In the community now, a program at the Boys and Girls of Fox Valley is aimed at closing the achievement gap in Appleton area schools. Our Noel Friel reports.
A warm greeting, a soft landing, and unwavering support. That's what advisors with the STAR program at the Boys and Girls Club of the Fox Valley offer their students.
Having that open door, having a place for them to go to work, to feel safe, to feel comfortable being themselves.
STAR stands for Scholars on Target to Achieve Results. The program pairs African American students at Appleton area school district middle schools and high schools with an advisor who can act as a mentor.
I have about 42 kids on my caseload, and I will meet with the kids individually on a one-to-one basis, and we'll talk about their behaviors if they have them, attendance, grades.
The advisors help students achieve their education goals in order to close the achievement gap that can result in lower graduation rates among African American students.
Starting from 9th grade, you need 23 credits to graduate. These are all the classes that you need to take to graduate. If something happens and they don't reach all those classes that they need, then I would communicate with the counselor. We would talk about summer school options to just make sure they're on track to actually graduate with their graduating class.
Aside from providing academic support, the advisors also provide emotional support by advocating for students within the school system.
I remind them that we have high standards academically, because I think as a whole, so nationwide, Black students might be looked at as, oh, they're getting low grades. That's normal for them. We expect that, so we don't expect any higher of them.
Advisors advocate for students by acting as a mediator between students and teachers.
Sometimes the students and the educators might not see eye to eye on a certain topic or something like that. So then I'll step in and just kind of be like that bridge and, explain this is what the student is feeling and let the educator know.
Advisors say the STAR program gives students someone who can push them to achieve their goals, and most importantly, a place where they belong.
We can realize what that student's facing, because as African American myself, I know what it was like to grow up and not have all the resources and tools that you need available. So that's where STAR comes in, and we can bring our own experiences to help the students bridge that gap and just graduate and go on to a college wherever they decide that they want to go.
To learn more about how the STAR program is helping students reach their full potential and to learn about the role of a STAR advisor, you can visit bgclubfoxvalley.org/star. In Appleton, Noel Friel, NBC 26.